Hi guys, in this video you are about to watch, you'll be surprised how Reno felt about Fani Kayode decamping to APC. He was crying in his spirit. You listen to him, you watch and listen to him. I don't even know what Nnamdi going to say about this. If Reno could feel this way, you can imagine how Nnamdi Kanu himself, how he's going to feel about this. Just watch the video.
I just heard some rather disappointing news. Rather disappointing news. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say sad. The word I'm looking for is disappointing. The news is rather disappointing. And, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm not just going to go into it. But my response to what has just happened will be to say that, oh God, restrain me. May I never, ever call a cow my brother because I want to eat meat. No. My Heavenly Father, I have to say, may I, even if I am starving, my Father, even if I'm starving, prevent me from carving my name on hell's door. So disappointing. Heavenly Father, even if I am naked, let me not be dressed by the wicked. And let me be content with what I have. And let my stomach never direct my loyalties. It's rather disappointing. Thank you for listening. May God bless you. And may God bless Nigeria.
Honestly, it is really disappointing and touching. No matter what, irrespective of how we see people, oh, you think, oh, that is the order of the day, abnormalities, oh, people just try to throw every form of integrity, just throw it, I beg, it does not matter, we help. No, truth will always remain. Integrity will always remain, no matter what, no matter whose us is God, no matter what, we still have people. Even the way the manner at which people talk about Nigeria, we still have people with their head still standing. They are still standing. They are not compromising. Even in the midst of all, they are still standing. Whereas people believe that, oh, majority carry the votes. That is what is happening. Let us join them. If you cannot beat them, you join them. It's very, very shameful. It is better you just even keep quiet. Just I've been making certain example, making example from what this man did. He just entered quietly. Nobody could even hold anything against him, or you said this or you did not say it. I mean, Dogara, when he defected back to APC. But of course, people still have their reservations. But to know somebody who is always coming out, people believe that, this and that, and you just came out and think you are smart. But at the end of the day, it's going to rub off on everybody. This will still make Nigerians not to trust the so-called leaders or anybody who is coming to say, oh, I am for the masses, I am for the masses. Nobody's going to be taking them serious. Even you, Reno Mokri, I even said this, that anything could happen, and that's why he understands that. And I said, even Reno Mokri, that he might join APC, somebody was like, no, it's possible. And for him to make that prayer, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about, because you could be tempted. You could be tempted, but for somebody who has integrity, you must know that no matter what, it's just like, let him pray that prayer with what you have. Somebody, people who are talking about, oh, maybe he's broke, Fani Kayode is broke, he's not having money. I say, is he hungry? Is he hungry? Can he not feed himself 2 times a day, 3 times a day? Has he gotten back to that level? And that is where I picked from what Sereno said, that even if he's starving, let him be content with what he has. If you are not contented, even if you have the whole world, you still want to go to where you are not supposed to go, or where you are not supposed to be seen. Well, it is what it is. I think Nigeria will move forward. The world will not collapse, because he knows himself that after 1, 2, 3 days, 1 week, everybody will forget about it. Of course, they will forget about it. They will pick another story and begin to deliberate on that. But something that you have already sown, it can never be erased. It can never be erased. It's his choice, and that is why those who are always running after politicians, you need to be careful. And again, Reno Mokre, your own Ogatu, he's been walking around there. Maybe he's talking in parables. Reno Mokre might be praying in parables or speaking in parables, because we are hearing a lot of things concerning your own Ogatu. So everybody must be careful. So that is just what I can really say, with what Reno has said. Well, prayers and supplication will be approved by the heavens. Stay strong, brother. Being why you people even surprised, he knows nobody respects him even before now. Powerful prayer. Really disappointing. I didn't see that coming. It's a pity. I'm only waiting to see the move of Dr. Goodluck Jonathan. Exactly. Oh my goodness. FFK is finished. Go back and check FFK history. He has always been a coward, so don't be disappointed. See, some people have known him, so he's just getting to know him. At times they would say, just like when Buhari was coming, people say, oh, they said all manner of things about him, this and that. People say, oh, it must have changed. After how many years? Oh, something that happened how many years? If people are still holding, I beg you, people should forget it. Forget story. He has changed. He's a changed person, but unfortunately, we can see that those who said it that time, even I'm sure they themselves will be like, maybe he has changed, or maybe really he has changed, but we knew him then. But I don't think, well, maybe people must have changed. But now, they will be having, I'm sure majority of them who were speaking against Buhari that time, that they should not vote for him, they will be having their doubts, because people were trying to convince them that, no, don't say that, he must have changed. Maybe they themselves will be thinking, yes, this man must have changed. But at the end of the day, he proved them right. It's even worse than what they even thought. So I'm sure on that note, not that this man wouldn't have known the history of FFK, but for the benefit of the doubt, okay, that was then. Now he knows better. Then he didn't know much. I'm sure that is why he's disappointed. Not that he had not heard about him before now. So it's really, really disappointing. Eh? Funny people everywhere. Shameless, despite saying in 2019 that he rather dies than join APC. This is what happens when politics is your only means of livelihood. Your only means of livelihood. Just check all of them. What do? They have nothing. They are doing nothing. There is nothing you can record. They will say, yeah, I'm a lawyer. Oh, I'm a this and that. Do they even practice? They will say, oh, this and that. They don't have a tangible job they are doing. They don't have. And that is why they die there. And for the fact that the constitution has already provided a means of making it a lucrative job, a profession. Somebody will say, well, what do you do? What do you do for a living? I'm a politician. I'm a politician. That's what they do for a living. And that's why you see that in abroad, in other clients, any little thing they resign, they go back to their work. Any little thing they go back, and again the system did not even make it a lucrative job that instead of them to use the money the country is getting to cater for the masses, but what we have here in Nigeria, what we make, they even borrow to pay the salaries, humongous salaries of these people that are even doing beautiful nonsense. They have not even offered any good service or good deliver the dividends of democracy to the people. It's all about them. So when they make this thing, they make politics their only source of livelihood. They don't have anything to do. Even some of them who have some things to do, they just abandon it because they believe politics in Nigeria is a very, very big deal. It's a big industry, very big industry at that. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's see your thoughts.